guys, welcome to today's video. We are here to chat about some new makeup releases. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts. Is there anything I'm interested in grabbing? Are we passing on anything? Am I a little bit undecided? And I'm just gonna chat with you today. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you would like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start with spoiler alert, an item that I've already purchased and I'm already wearing on my eyes. Sigma came out with their new 7 shade eyeshadow palettes and they're mini versions of their best selling eyeshadow palettes. So you have like a mini Enchanted, a mini Ambiance, a mini Cor de Rosa, and a mini Warm Neutrals. I believe these were $27 if I'm remembering correctly. I ordered directly from the Sigma website. I ended up picking up the Cor de Rosa one. I've heard such good things about the Cor de Rosa palette. I already have the Ambiance palette. So I was kind of going between Cor de Rosa and the Warm Neutrals because like that's my vibe. But I was like, you know what? I've heard such good things about Cor de Rosa. Let me go ahead and snag that, add to cart. You could use an influencer's code. So I jumped on that immediately. I will be posting a video. I'm trying to do 2 looks. Here is one look right here, and I'm going to share my first impressions with you. So definitely stay tuned. But yeah, I snagged this one. Another release that I feel like was probably pretty popular was the new Jaclyn Cosmetics release. They came out, or she came out, with the Sun Bathe Pressed Bronzer, the Reflective Light Putty Highlighters, and a Pout Drip Hydrating Oil. Now, I knew I was going to pass on the bronzers and the lip oil, but I was kind of interested in those putty highlighters. I remember when she came out with them the first time. There was one that was called like Glazed something or other, and I was going to get that. I didn't end up picking it up. So when these came out again, I was like, oh, maybe I'll get one of those highlighters. So it launched on, I believe, the 23rd on Jaclyn's website and then the 26th on Ulta. Yes, June 23rd on their website, June 26th on Ulta. And I looked at the putty highlighters and I was going to get one, but the lightest putty highlighter was like, I think it's called Iced Out, I believe. It's the same shade as her like compact highlighter, and I have the pressed powder compact highlighter in Iced Out. And so I was watching Paige Corin's review and she actually swatched the powder highlighter and the putty highlighter and it pretty much looked the same. That's when I saw her swatch the Glazed Out, and that one was a little bit rosier, so I almost wish she came out with that one instead so I could have picked that up. But I was fully intending on getting one of those highlighters until I saw that the one that I wanted and the one that would work best for my skin tone was a repeat. So I ended up passing on it. I'm not going to get any of the other shades. When I looked at Paige's swatches, they just looked a little bit too deep. So while I am interested in the putty formula, if she maybe comes out with different shades or like a lighter pinkier shade, I would be more apt to try that. But otherwise, this ended up being a pass for me. Okay, so this one made me do a double take. This is the Urban Decay Naked Wild West, but again, in a mini, like Sigma, taking a palette they already have and making a mini with it. This one is $27 also, but you get 6 shades from the original Urban Decay Naked Wild West. Now, I wanted the Naked Wild West. I didn't get it because I felt like it was kind of basic. I didn't know if I was going to use it, and Urban Decay runs like 50% off sales on their palettes all the time. So I've kind of been holding off to get it for 50% off, which hasn't happened yet. But it's still one of those palettes that like I think about from time to time. It's in the back of my mind. And now there's like a little mini. And you have some of their favorite shades, or I guess maybe most popular shades from the palette in Standoff, Cowboy Rick, what's that, Hustler, Spur, Bud, and Whiskey. So now I'm kind of leaning toward possibly getting this one. I kind of would want to see them both in person, see them next to each other. I'm not ruling this out because $27 and it's a smaller palette. I just got done telling you like that's kind of what I'm into, and really the Bud shade is what caught my eye, but I am still interested in the Urban Decay Naked Wild West, and now I'm just intrigued because there's a mini. So I would love to hear your thoughts, especially if you have the palette. What do you think of the palette? What do you think of the mini? How do we feel about the minis? Are you guys like me? Like, I'm into it. I'm into the Sigma minis. I'm into the Urban Decay minis. Give me all the minis. Are you into it, or are you like, keep me with the originals? Another very exciting release and collaboration, part 2, is happening with Glamlite and Mikayla. So it's the part 2 eyeshadow palette with 30 shades. They have different finishes and it's $42. This will be available July 2nd. It looks like you have like these very shimmery shades on the top, like very shimmery and reflective. You have like a row of greens, a row of purples, a row of blues. I know Mikayla is like a huge like TikTok sensation. I know a ton of people love her. I know that there was some really great positive feedback on her first collab. So now she has this second one coming out. But I also just noticed that she is coming out with a highlighter palette as well. And the highlighter palette is going to be $20 for 3 different highlighters. So you have Starstruck, well, I guess I have to say it like she would say it, Starstruck, which is an iridescent light blue shift shade, Blindin', a light green tone shift shade, and Are You Kidding Me, a radiant green gold shift shade. These will not be for me. They look like they are beautiful. They look very fun and vibrant, but I don't love the Glamlite formula. I only have one of their palettes, but I just don't love the shimmer formula. And this color story is not really my type of color story. And then the highlighters, they're definitely very like colorful and out there. One of them looks super glittery and shimmery. It looks beautiful. I am very excited for Glamlite and Mikayla. I'm sure tons of people will make this purchase on July 2nd. I wouldn't be surprised to see it sell out, but I myself will not be purchasing. Now Wayne Goss keeps coming out with these like 6-pan eyeshadow palettes, and every time I'm like, should I do it? And then I talk myself out. Should I do it? And then I talk myself out. Well, now he's coming out, or he came out with the Smoky Quartz Luxury Eye Collection. So again, 6-pan eyeshadow palette for $55, but also there is an eye kohl pencil in granite for $14. Now, again, I was looking at this palette and I was like, is this the palette that's going to make me try Wayne Goss? Is it? And I still don't know, but I think probably not. I was definitely very intrigued. It caught my eye. I was very interested in it. Morgan Turner filmed a video on it. She had positive things to say. I watched her video, but it just still seems like something that maybe I could replicate in my collection already. It just doesn't seem different enough for me. I don't know what it's going to take to make me actually bite the bullet and get one of his palettes, because I do want to try the formula. I do want to try one of his palettes, but I just don't think this one is the one. As beautiful as it is, I'm gonna pass on it. Okay, I could see myself trying this next one. Rare Beauty is coming out with the Kind Words matte lipsticks and lip liners. I probably would not get a lip liner. I mean, I have lip liners that I already love and use all of the time, and like I love a good lip liner, but I don't find myself purchasing a ton. However, I would be interested in possibly trying one of the lipsticks. They're $20. It says they're buttery, pigment-rich, soft matte lipstick that hugs the lips in pure comfort all day in 10 shades. Now, if I look at the swatches here, I would be most likely to try either Talented, Worthy, or Humble. Those would probably be one of the ones that I would try. This is something where I would want to see it in person. I would want to be able to swatch it. I would want to be able to see how it looks with my complexion. But I could definitely see myself picking one of these up, and like a $20 price point. Yes, for a brand that you can get at Sephora, I will definitely take it. So Ariana Grande has a new chapter 3 coming out by Rem Beauty. So there's liquid lipsticks, classic lipsticks, lip liner pencils, lip oils, all the lips, and a lip balm. I don't see any prices here. This already released on June 16th. I don't know what it is about Rem Beauty. I haven't really had interest to try them. I guess it's kind of the same with Rare Beauty. Like, I've tried a few things here and there, but I just don't feel a pull toward REM Beauty. So I'm not going to be purchasing any of these. I mean, everything looks fine. I think the packaging is very unique. It definitely stands out. but I haven't tried anything yet, and this isn't really sucking me in. So I'm gonna pass on this as well. I feel like several Past Grab or Undecideds ago, we talked about how Hailey Bieber was coming out with a skincare line. Well, now it's here. It's called Rhode by Hailey Bieber. So there's a peptide glazing fluid, which looks like some sort of serum to give you dewy skin, a barrier restore cream, a peptide lip treatment, or you can get the whole kit for $95, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, dermatologist tested, and developed. Now this is going to be a pass for me. I've definitely talked about this in other videos before. I love trying new skincare. I love trying new makeup, but being that I am almost 9 months pregnant, I'm not into trying out new makeup products while I'm pregnant or while I'm nursing, and I will hopefully be nursing our son as well. So this is not something that I'm going to try out yet. If I were to say that something stood out to me, it would be the peptide glazing fluid, because it says that it's going to give you like dewy glazed skin, lightweight, quick absorbing, gel serum, plumping, hydrating. Like those are all things that I love, but I'm just not going to try anything right now. I'm probably a horrible YouTuber, but I don't remember knowing that Alicia Keys came out with like a makeup line. But Alicia Keys Soul Care, now has a highlighting balm with sunflower seed oil. So there are 2 shades. It's a cream highlighter. They're $20 each. One of them is called Amethyst Blend and one is called Sunflower Seed Oil. Now I know Alicia Keys is like known for her lack of makeup, so I think it's interesting that now she is coming out with makeup. But this fits her brand, you know, very like minimalistic, natural, glowy with a cream highlighter. Creams are not really my thing. It comes in like a little jar. I would just rather like put my powder highlighter on and have like a blinding highlight. So I'm not going to get this. However, if you're a cream lover and you picked this up, let us know your thoughts down below. I saw that Lethal Cosmetics is coming out with the 1-Up collection. So there's an eyeshadow palette. It has 12 new eyeshadows. 3 are UV reactive neon mattes, 3 are classic mattes, 3 are trio chrome metallics, and 3 are duochrome metallics. So this palette, let me just say, it looks like it's supposed to be like video game inspired, like maybe 1-Up is a video game. I haven't tried anything from the indie brand Lethal Cosmetics yet. I've heard very good things. I feel like indie brands definitely have a way of making beautiful, like reflective, sparkly duochrome shades. I don't doubt that one bit, but this color story is like not my color story. We have bright and vibrant yellows and greens and purples and pinks. You have some deep blues in there. It looks beautiful. I have no doubt the quality is fantastic, but the color story just isn't me, so this is gonna be a pass as well. So Tarte Cosmetics is coming out with a breezy cream cheek duo. So 2 bestsellers in 1 chic palette. It looks like, I don't see how many shades there are going to be. I definitely see a deeper one and a lighter one, so maybe there are only 2 shades. These are cream products, a cream blush and a cream bronzer. Yeah, and I guess it looks like there are only 2 shades, and they are $35 each. Okay, so again, although these are fan favorites, I'm not really into the creams. I've found that things like this where it's like a cream in a jar or a cream in a pot, I'm not really into. I like more of the sticks that I can apply on, that I feel like they're more like emollient and give me better pigmentation. So this is a pass for me. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. So Pat McGrath came out with new iconic Blitz Trance lipstick shades, and they're in a sparkling couture coating for added glistening intensity. So it's packaged in like limited edition rainbow prism case. Looking at the swatches, they look beautiful, they look pigmented, but I'm not really drawn to something like this. I'm not like a huge glitter fan. I'm not really into like the glitzy kind of things like that. So this is going to be a pass for me. There are 3 shades, $25 each. I do have 1 lipstick from Pat McGrath that I really love, but even their shade Skin Sane looks like it's a little bit deeper than something I would want to wear right now. So although it looks beautiful, it's not for me. But that is going to do it for this week's Pass Grab or Undecided, chatting about some new makeup releases. As always, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of these products? Are you grabbing anything? Are you passing on anything? Is there something you're super excited about that I did not mention? I would love to know. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. Please make sure you are subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Bye.